Give us a highlight, or if you like, review of the manufacturing year.
We are very thankful that number one, the year experienced economic stability in terms of securing the doing of business environment. We did not get wars, production continued. Number two, the year marked stability in the supply of electricity. Most of our industries, at least the rate of outages was minimized. We want to thank the electricity supply industry. It reduced the outages, at least reduced by 6%. So the industries, to begin with, continued working. The market was a big challenge. We still have challenges of where to supply. But the year again marked several engagements with government, especially on how we can review the PPDA, some of the PPDA Act sections in the PPDA Act, to see how we can continue to lessen the procedures for local manufacturers to supply on the local market and to supply government, and how we can make supply aggregations. So that is one of the big achievements, that at least the tendency for government to listen on a policy angle keeps improving.
I'd like you to address the issue of the tax regime or the tax measures and how it impacts the operations of the sector players.
Yes, the tax regime has always been a cost of doing business. We have seen a tendency of listening, especially to the manufacturers, who are the big contributors of the tax revenue. However, we still have issues, especially related to paratax, which I call, these are not costs that are not directly looked at as tax. They are not enshrined in the tax amendments, but we see them encroach and are affecting business. For example, the digital tax system stamp, the DCM, the digital conformity mark, they are not properly adopted and are not understood by manufacturers, and they did not plan this, and it is making manufacturing in Uganda rather competitive when you compare it to regional manufacturing. So we continue to engage government, we continue to engage the authorities related to this to ensure that there is clear understanding of this impediment.
Absolutely. Just your outlook for the coming year.
Our outlook is that if you think of the general strategic plan, we want to follow the government program to see that whatever is produced, especially under the PDM approach, how do we aggregate these products, process them and add value so that the farmers out there continue to get market. We are looking at engagements that we think can reduce the cost of financing. Financing for manufacturing is not the same as financing for any other business or establishment of an asset. Financing for manufacturing continues to be different, and we want to continue to urge the financiers to see how they can design what we would call suitable products for manufacturing. We have engaged in green industry agenda to ensure that we as industrialists, we are playing our role in ensuring that there is adaptability and coherence in terms of responding to environmental changes.